HEMA is a wildly popular chain of stores here in the Netherlands, and for good reason. They're practically everywhere, and they have two iconic products, rookworst and tompouce.
And I mean, yeah, of course we're going to be eating those in this video.
But we're also going to be trying a bunch of other snacks that HEMA has to offer to see if they hold a candle or a kaars, in this case, to those classics.
Goedemorgen and welcome back. Today we're going to be trying a bunch of different snacks from HEMA. And not everything's going to be a snack, but if you've watched our previous snack taste test videos, that probably won't surprise you.
Like this.
This is a broodje rookworst, which is a sandwich made with the famous HEMA rookworst and looks like a little bit of mustard. The rookworst is one of the iconic things at HEMA, and the other thing is a tompouce, which we'll absolutely be trying later in the video today. See? Iconic.
So iconic.
So iconic. So you can pick this up in the little takeaway area that's in the front of a lot of HEMA stores here. We haven't done it that much.
No, I think this is only the second time.
It's half of a rookworst.
Yeah, I saw her cut the rookworst in half when I ordered it.
And it's on a hot dog bun, and it looks like it's got just like...
It's just regular mustard.
It's just regular mustard. It's a little spicy tangy.
That's got to be to like cut the richness of the rookworst.
Oh, it has to be. All right, ready? Cheers.
Cheers. How do you eat this? Oh, Lord. Whoa.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
It's so meaty. It's so smoky. It's so rich. There's nothing that's like snack-like about this. Like, this is going to fill you up.
Yeah, this is like a full lunch.
Mm-hmm.
When we make Stamppot, we use half of a rookworst. So think about it that way.
Mm-hmm. 5 stroopwafels.
5 stroopwafels. This is so good.
Cheers, HEMA. After that, I need a drink. And we're going to drink this sparkling apple juice from HEMA.
HEMA has a lot of options for non-alcoholic drinks.
Oh my gosh, It's like champagne, baby.
I'm scared.
Watch out.
Oh, yum.
Wow, it really tastes like apple juice.
It tastes like fizzy apple juice.
Yeah.
This is good.
4 stroopwafels.
4 stroopwafels.
I just don't know when I would drink it.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
No, it's apple. Y'all, there are a lot of stroopwafels at HEMA, and that's not really much of a surprise. But there were 2 different kinds of stroopwafels that look completely identical to us, except one was €2.25 and one was 3 euros. So we got both, and we're going to figure out what the difference is.
And if you like these kinds of videos, we'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe. We're trying to impress our families this Christmas.
All right, so let's start with the €2.25 package. It's 290 grams. That's not necessarily the right comparison, though. This one's 390 grams, so you're getting more stroopwafel.
Smells good.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a stroopwafel. Cheers.
It's a little bland. The syrup inside is really good, but I feel like the cookie doesn't have much of a flavor.
I'm going 3.5 stroopwafels.
2.
Wow, 2?
Yeah. It's fine. They can do better.
Can they?
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. Let's find out.
Okay, so now let's try the €3 package. It really just doesn't look all that different.
They're bigger. Huh.
Yeah, they're really not that much bigger.
They smell a lot more buttery.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
The cookie in this one is superior.
Yeah, this is better. Like, all around, this is better. It's actually a pretty good stroopwafel.
Flavor, yeah.
Yeah, this is a 4.5. This is a good stroopwafel.
4 stroopwafels.
Wow.
Yum.
By the way, if you're not from the Netherlands, you might not have heard of HEMA before. I don't really know how to explain it. The stores only sell HEMA house brand items, and they have everything from clothes to housewares to grocery items. And many even have a cafeteria where you can get a hot meal.
It's a chain that's loved by many here in the Netherlands. And this isn't our first video about HEMA. We spent an entire day eating at HEMA, from their breakfast special to their famous hot dogs, and of course, Stamppot with the HEMA rookworst. And our last video, where we made a bunch of Dutch comfort foods, included the HEMA rookworst as well. Twice even.
Oh, and for the record, this video is not sponsored. HEMA, call us, please. Next up, we've got the kip curry salada. Salada is a popular dip, I guess, here in the Netherlands, and kip curry is the chicken curry flavor, which I think is probably the most popular flavor.
I think it is too.
It looks less chunky than the Yoma salada that you get at the grocery store.
Also, the color is a little bit lighter too, if we're comparing it. Here we go. Are you scared?
No, it smells right.
Oh yeah.
Cheers. It tastes the same, there's just a lot less chicken.
I think the flavor is a little bit more mild. It does have like more specks of like green and stuff inside of it. It looks a little more herby.
2.5 stroopwafels?
Yeah, it's okay. I'd give it a 2.
These are good crackers though. They're crunchy.
They've got a lot of heft to them.
They do.
We also grabbed some of our favorite snacks from HEMA. So let's start with my favorite, balsamic chips. I don't remember how I came across these. Actually, I think you did.
We found them. We thought they sounded good, and then we crushed them on the filet American sandwich that we made.
Yeah,
And it was actually really, really tasty.
Yeah.
I remember them being like a light, kind of a salt and vinegar flavored chip, but also not.
The interesting part about these is I expected them to have some sort of like brownish powder on them, and they don't.
They just look like regular chips.
Yeah.
They do have a powder on them.
Yeah,
Just,
but more like
you
a
can't really tell.
salt and vinegar chip would.
Whoa. It's a really good balsamic vinegar flavor. It's not too tart.
It's not too funky, but it is a little funky, which I like.
Wow.
We should get these more often.
I know. 3.5 stroopwafels?
Really?
I mean, I like them a lot, but
4.5 stroke.
wow, 4.5.
These are good. They're really good.
It kind of tastes like sour cream and onion.
Yeah, there's that like, the sweetness.
It's a
From the
little
sour
like sour cream and oniony, minus the onion.
If you mix salt and vinegar with sour cream and onion, maybe.
All right, now let's try my favorite. These sweet and sour mixed jelly beans.
We don't normally buy a container this big.
But we should. There are some bad jelly beans in here. Some of them are tart, some of them are sweet, and then some of them, I swear to God, taste like buttered popcorn or something. It's like that that Jelly Belly. You want to try this and start with the lighter one?
It's good. It's blueberry.
I don't even normally like jelly beans. There's something so addicting about these. Because then when you eat a bad one, you're like, well, now I need to cleanse my palate with another one.
An instant palate cleanser.
5 stroopwafels. Actually, 4.9 just because there's some really, really bad ones in here.
I'm going to give it 4 stroopwafels. Now let's try what's likely to be neither of our favorites. Salty Drop.
Salty Drop, for those of you that don't know, it's black licorice candy, and it's got something called ammonium chloride, which is sort of like a finer and lighter salt. It's not like table salt. To me, I remember the flavor being somewhat like light ocean water. I tried to Google what the flavor actually was, but apparently even scientists are trying to figure it out because they're considering adding it as a 6th taste.
What, really?
Yeah.
The initial scent when you open it up, I like it. I like the smell. It smells kind of chocolatey to me when you
Oh, yeah, okay.
when you first open it up.
Okay. Cheers.
Oh.
It's not chewy. It's somewhere in between chewy and hard. So you have to suck on it, which is not really what I want to do.
We just want to kind of chew it and have it be gone quickly, but that's not. Gosh, I wish I liked this. I really
I
like.
don't hate it. I don't like it, but I don't hate it.
I do.
I'm gonna give it 1 stroopwafel because I like the salmiak, but like the problem is like it's like one of those things where I understand why people like it. It's just not for me.
I'm gonna give it 1 stroopwafel, but I think it's an interesting candy.
Yeah, I have the perfect way to cleanse our palate. Sweet and salty popcorn. This is actually another one of Michelle and I's favorites, and maybe this was in the Triskelling video, I don't really remember anymore, but we actually bought this for our picnic and that didn't happen because of the weather that day.
Ooh.
It smells so good. This is just such a good snack. It's so light.
Every 5th popcorn kernel is coated in like sugariness.
It is really unevenly coated, but I really like that about
But no,
it.
I think that's what kind of balances the salty sweet. This is the perfect snack. 4 stroopwafels.
4.5 stroopwafels.
These spicy little rice crackers are really popular in the Netherlands, and we've been meaning to give them a try.
I mean, have you've seen these at like bars?
Yeah.
When you go to all those bars?
Yeah, when I go to all those bars by myself.
Oh.
Whoa.
How are these hot?
They're like tiny rice cakes.
Yeah, they're like it's like puffed rice cakes. Very satisfying. Not a ton of flavor, just a little, maybe sweet.
They're more
a little
sweet.
Soyish.
Yeah.
Very little spiciness. A little bit.
There's a little bit of like a prickle on the front part of my tongue, but I wouldn't say they're hot. I love the texture of these. These are different than the rice cakes that you get on airlines. No, these are the exact ones. They just put the bag down in front of me.
Honestly?
And they say, welcome back.
3.5 stroopwafels?
I'm going to give them a 3. I think they're good.
Next up, This looks like a spicy version of the popular Davis Boral Noches that are popular here in the Netherlands.
I love them.
Yeah.
Do they smell spicy?
Yeah, they smell spicy.
Oh, they kind of do.
They smell like spicy peanuts.
Spicy peanuts. I love the texture of these. They're so crunchy. Cumin?
Cumin. See, now that's fun. Like, those are, like, supposed to just kind of be hot.
Yeah.
These are, like,
Spice.
Mexican-ish.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they're both the same level of spice, but these feel like they fit more into that category.
A little bit like a taco.
Oh, they
flavor
are
going
kind of
on.
like taco seasoning.
So for those of you that have never had these before, it's basically a peanut that has like a crispy outer layer. So like when you crunch on it, it tastes like a peanut, unless you know. But there's stuff around this one. But it's got this like really satisfying crunch. It's like the satisfaction of eating a potato chip.
And a peanut.
So like you can imagine how good this would be at one of the bars that Michelle frequents.
Yeah, it's great with a beer. Alone.
4 stroopwafels.
4 stroopwafels.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
All right, I've heard really amazing things about the Erwtjes soup from HEMA.
A lot of people recommended this after our winter Dutch food video.
Yes. Is it better than the canned soup that you can get at the grocery store?
Oh,
I don't know. I'm gonna assume so.
I really think that's what we're comparing here.
It's got a nice green tint to it. Like honestly, it's a little less neon green than yours.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
Yeah, really the only chunks in it are the sliced rookworst.
Which I assume is HEMA rookworst.
It does say made with our own.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that would be pretty sad.
Oh my gosh.
Will you take a full bite? Eat the soup, you coward.
The slices of rookworst are very thin, but it's got a pretty good flavor.
Does it have a good flavor?
Oh, you don't like it?
The rookworst doesn't have a super strong flavor, and the rest of it is just sort of like one cohesive mush. All of the vegetables are just chopped really, really small. Like I think this is blended, probably.
Yeah, I think they probably made the soup and then pureed everything and then just threw the rookworst in. But that is a method.
It's split pea soup, and I love split pea soup. So I'm gonna go ahead and say like 4 stroopwafels. But like I think that I would it has to be 3.5 because then I have to give the Unox 4 and I have to give yours 5.
Oh, that's so nice. I like it better than the bag soup. I think there is a little bit more of like a fresh taste in my opinion. I would still give it 3.5 stroopwafels.
So the same as me.
Yeah, but my canned soup would be 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I am sitting here eating it.
I know you're hogging all of it. You gonna give me some?
Next, filet American. We actually tried filet American in our first HEMA video, but it was kind of like a haphazard version where we just put it on regular bread. We didn't have hard-boiled eggs for it. We were just trying the filet American with the onions, the shredded onions, the ouches.
Yeah.
Ouches? Ouches. This is actually one of our first recommendations, I think. Thanks, Ramona.
Yeah, this was like so weird to me to think that you can buy like raw beef paste in a department store.
Well, this one has the hard-boiled egg, not from HEMA. Cucumber, not from HEMA. Onion, not from HEMA. But the pistolette and the filet American spread is from HEMA. So, you know, I think the two things we're probably going to taste the most are from HEMA.
Yeah, I don't think I could find a cucumber at HEMA. At least our HEMA.
What do you think it's going to taste like?
Good.
Oh, great. Thanks. Thanks, Michelle. Good job. Ready?
Yeah.
Damn, this is good.
Wow.
Why is this good? What is it? What does it taste like?
It's salty.
I thought the egg was going to be overpowering.
It's not.
No, it's not.
Obviously, the cucumber gives it a nice, crisp, fresh taste. The
You don't have to have a cucumber on it.
Right. You don't
That was our choice.
You can have like arugula on it too if you want. And I think that adds like the crunchy bits. The egg really like adds a nice like creaminess to the rest of the sandwich. What does it taste like on its own? Was there
Not
not
much,
flavor?
really. I mean, maybe that's the point. I think we've been sleeping on this.
Yeah, I would get this. We should make this.
Oh yeah,
we should get.
We
the
did make it.
Yeah, we should make this. We should get the vegan version and make it. Like, I think this would be a great sandwich to add to our rotation. This is great.
I feel weird rating this because I'm rating the whole sandwich.
Yeah, and it's not all from HEMA.
But I'm gonna go with a 4.5 stroopwafels.
I'm gonna give this a 5.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
This
Michelle
is
doesn't even like hard-boiled eggs, so that's
I know.
ooh.
I hate hard-boiled eggs, and this is good.
Yeah, this is a good sandwich.
Like, it's just everything that I want in a sandwich when I want something that's healthy.
feel like a real dummy for not eating this before.
I know. How long have we been here?
So this is pretty random, but we have some tompouce flavored kruidnoten. And kruidnoten, if you haven't watched, I guess, 2 of our most recent snack food videos, they're little speculoos cookies that are popular in the Netherlands around the Sinterklaas holiday.
They basically cover them in like any kind of chocolate.
Smaak.
Yeah, any kind of smack.
Man, I don't know.
Kind of giving me a headache.
Yeah, these smell so sweet. Very sweet. It's white chocolate. And tompouce flavor. 2.5 stroopwafels. I think they're kind of addicting because they're tiny and they're sweet, but like they're really, really sweet.
They are way too sweet for me. I'm gonna give this 2 stroopwafels.
Really?
Yeah, it's like hurting my teeth.
Yeah. Does it taste like tompouce?
I don't know. Maybe we should try the real thing.
Well, we happen to have the real thing right here. Finally, the iconic tompouce from HEMA.
Look how beautiful it is.
We can't do a HEMA video without eating tompouce.
No.
A tompouce is 2 layers of puff pastry with icing that's almost always pink, unless it's King's Day, then it's orange, and yellow pastry cream, and it's extremely messy to eat. And just like the rookworst, HEMA sells tons of tompouce themed things in their store, from that kruidnoten to suitcases to a tompouce vibrator. And Michelle has graciously said that she's going to sample that in the video today for us. All right, we've had this tompouce in our HEMA video before, and we had tompouce on King's Day. So, I mean, I'm not expecting this to like be wildly different. It looks flawless. I like to split it apart and eat it separately. I find that to be the least messy of the methods.
You could also stack it on top.
All right.
And it'll be messy, but
Like a
like
cupcake?
it won't squish out, you know?
It's good shit. It's good shit. A lot of the comments in our Dutch comfort food video were just talking about how Dutch food has such a bad reputation in being bland. Tompouce isn't bland. Like, there are a lot of really unique things that are like very Dutch that have a ton of flavor and are things that I don't think tourists know about when they come to the Netherlands. They should be eating tompouce.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too sweet. It's really well made. Like, that cream is just like so good, a little vanilla-y. Everything just like complements each other so well in this.
Does it taste like the tompouce smaak kruidnoten?
No,
No.
it doesn't now that I've had it.
Not at all.
No, not even a little bit.
No. Because it's not sweet.
It's not sweet, and I mean, the cinnamony cookie also just kind of throws it off too.
5 stroopwafels.
5 stroopwafels, baby. So, what's your favorite thing to get from HEMA? Let us know in the comments below. And you can write your comments in either English or Dutch. And if you write them in Dutch, we'll do our best to respond in Dutch also.
Be nice though.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next week.
Tot dan!